Hi, I'm Debbie. Today we're going to demonstrate on how to cut glass safely. So let's just look at the equipment that we're going to need to cut our glass first of all. We have here an orange highlighter pen that is very helpful when we're marking dark pieces of glass. We have an aluminium ruler which is very helpful for drawing straight lines and also for holding the glass in place when we're cutting it. We have a glass scorer which has a small blade on the end. It's just a plain scorer, it doesn't have oil in it. When you're cutting glass to use in the microwave kilns, you actually don't want to have oil in it, otherwise your glass will break when it's heated. And we have what we call our running pliers. Running pliers are what we use to break the glass once we've scored the line. And these are the plastic running pliers that you get with our kits, and you'll see that we've drawn a line on the top there to show which is the top of our pliers, the one that's opposite where we've got the tooth in the middle. We also have here today our metal pliers, metal running pliers, which a lot of people progress onto after they've used the plastic pliers and learned how to use those. The metal pliers are great for when you're wanting to cut smaller, more finer pieces of glass. And most importantly, we have safety glasses. It's really essential that you wear your safety glasses when you're both scoring your glass and you're cutting it, you're breaking it, because you don't know when that little piece of glass is going to fly out and hit you in the eye. And then we come to our glass that we're going to cut. Today we're just going to cut a 5 centimetre piece of black glass. This is basically how we're going to cut it into two. So we put our glass here on our working surface and we take our ruler, we work out approximately where we want to cut it. It's always helpful with glass where you see you've got a shiny side and a rougher side. It's actually easier to cut the rougher side of that glass, because you'll find that the glass scorer or glass cutter will actually bite into that surface a lot easier. So we place the ruler across there and we push it down so that that glass is held firmly in place and is not going to slip away. And with our glass scorer we hold it fairly perpendicular, not on an angle that way or an angle that way or backwards there, but as much upright as you possibly can. And you can work from back and work towards you, or you can work close to you and push away. So either way, it's a personal preference. So you rest your glass cutter about 1 millimetre or so inside the glass. Don't push it right up close to the aluminium ruler. It's better to use the aluminium ruler more as a guide for your eyes. Place it there, and you're going to push down. You need a very good downwards action, and then you drag it towards you. And you'll be able to hear a nice sort of grating sound as you go right to the end. So you can see on there that you've got quite a nice score line running through there, nice and straight and tidy, and only one score line is required. Don't be tempted to go backwards and forwards across that. So then we take our running pliers and we place those about halfway across the glass, noting that our centre line runs straight down across that way. And we don't need to put a lot of pressure on these pliers when we're breaking the glass. We're just going to simply squeeze with our hand very lightly there. It's also important that you keep the glass down here away from your face. If you hold it up in front of your face to see what's happening, you never know where that glass is going to go. So we just a little bit of gentle pressure here, and that has now broken in half. We take that out of there, and we've got our two pieces that we can work with. So thank you for joining me today with our glass cutting demonstration.